We all know that it's a very noisy world right now. Well, what happens when we speak out too much and someone comes knocking on the door? Do we have to open the door? Plus, when dogs rest their head on our bodies, what are they really trying to say to us? My name is Arroe. I'm a daily writer, a silent wolf. I stand on the sidelines and do nothing but watch, listen, study, then activate. I call it the Daily Mess, a chronological walk through an everyday world. Yes, it's my morning writing. As a receiver of thoughts and ideas, we as people tend to throw things to the side and deal with it later. When a subject arrives inside of me, I know it's time to dig in. It's still keeping that daily journal. By doing the research, the picture becomes clearer. This is the Daily Mess. Observation number 69. I recently shared a podcast conversation with former FBI agent and special agent Frank Fallucci. We spoke openly about our present place in what feels like the Wild West generation. Frank explained that yes, we are being listened to, and what we are saying may lead to what he calls a knock and talk, meaning authorities will visit your private residence. This brought me to a very important question. Is it illegal to not answer your door if the authorities are knocking and they want to start talking? The law states you don't have to speak with them. If that's the case, they have the full right to get a search warrant. If you allow them inside without a warrant, you've just waived your Fourth Amendment rights, which according to the Constitution protects people from unreasonable searches and seizures by the U.S. government. What are you really saying in public or on social media? Is Google listening? What about Alexa or Siri? There's a lot of emotional things that are currently taking place right now. Will it lead to the infamous knock and talk? Be aware. Or as my mother once said, watch your P's and Q's. Coming up next, when our dogs place their head on our body parts, what are they really trying to say? Welcome back to the Daily Mess. Observation number 70. I'm a huge lover of dogs. In my 32 years with my wife, Lee, we've rescued 9 beautiful fuzzy children, each of them having their own personality. Our current fuzzy child is a 9-year-old pointer that truly loves to love us. One of the things that she does more than any of the others is resting her head on our laps or chest. Is this her way of hugging us? Dog experts say it can mean several different things, one of them being comfort and self-reassurance. Leaning on you can also mean your dog is wanting to talk with you. They are very social, and they use their body language as a way to express their feelings. When dogs lean in to grab a feel, they could also be seeking warmth. With it being 58 degrees last night, oh yeah, my little girl was all over me, which I was okay with. But the dog trainer doesn't like to hear things like that because she is so codependent, and this is the reason why she freaks out when it's time to leave. Learning how to study what your fuzzy is saying while making full contact with your body. Now, you've got to pay close attention because if they aren't feeling well, you'll be the first to know the word. And I know that firsthand. When Woji leaned on me one morning, and it was in a way that I had never felt before, we later learned he had zinc poisoning because dogs will eat anything off the floor, and he swallowed a penny. But it was the way that he leaned in to touch me that said, we've got to get to the hospital right now. I'm Arroe, and that's the Daily Mess.